Hello YouTube family. As you may know, we have started a new style of video here on my YouTube channel called single card readings. Not everybody has the time to sit for 20 to 30 minutes listening to a message, so this is for my people who are busy, or just want that quick advice, okay? As you can see, we have 8 piles that we're going to choose from today. Of course, we're going to have a bit of meditation time before we get into your pile selection. So please make sure to like this video if you're ready to receive a message from your spirit team. Please make sure to comment below if there's any topic at all you would like me to cover, whether it be divination or just a chit-chat informational type of video. And of course, if you would like a divination service for me or a spell work service for me, you can book with me through the link tree in the description below or in the description in my bio. All right, you guys, let's first have a bit of meditation time. Use this meditation time if you need help picking your pile. If not, definitely go to the description, pick that timestamp, and go straight to your reading. All right, you guys, we had a short bit of meditation. Now let's get into our pick a pile. For pile number 1, we have this beautiful yellow candle. For pile number 2, we have this beautiful blue candle. For pile number 3, we have a green candle. For pile number 4, we have a purple candle. Pile number 5, a white candle. Pile number 6, we've got a red candle. Pile number 7, nice orange candle. And finally, pile number 8, we have this pretty pink candle. Once again, take all the time you need, use whatever tactics or strategies you need. I always say, as long as you feel confident about the pile that you choose, you will receive every single message that you are meant to receive, okay? I cannot wait to see you at your pile. Let's go ahead and get into our readings. Pile number 1, you chose this beautiful yellow candle. We're going to sit this right here on the right side. And we have your single card for your reading. First and foremost, this yellow candle can represent inspiration. It can represent mental clarity. Things like the same things that air signs are associated with. So communication, intellect, logic, as well as creativity and having confidence in your mental processing, how you perceive things, okay? So let's go ahead and see what your card says. Ooh. So this is a very interesting one. It says, sometimes experiences and things that happen only make sense in relation to each other. And then they form a word that shows that we welcome everything. And here they even put an example in here. So we can't really read what this says. It doesn't necessarily make sense, but when we rearrange those letters, it makes the word thanks. So Spirit's definitely telling you when it comes to something that you're processing, something that you're going through in the next 24 hours here, use that mental clarity and use your inspiration, okay? Sometimes things happen, sometimes experiences and things happen and you don't really know why they happen. You don't really think they make sense to you. It seems kind of frivolous or for no reason. But Spirit's telling you over the next 24 hours, you're going to see things connect. You're going to see things make sense, which makes sense why you got this air sign energy coming out here, because you're going to be logically putting things together. And then these things are going to form a word that shows that we welcome everything, aka it's going to show you the bigger picture here. Okay, so have gratitude for whatever this is, show thanks for whatever this is, and over the next 24 hours, make sure that your mind is clear so you can process and make sense of whatever this is that Spirit is encouraging you to look a little deeper into. Okay, my loves? This is your message for pile number 1. Feel free to visit another pile if you so feel called to. But if not, I cannot wait to see you either in a one-on-one divination reading, which you can do through the description below, a one-on-one spell work service, or of course, right back here on my YouTube channel. Bye, pile number 1. Number 2, if you chose this beautiful blue candle, you are at your correct reading. So let's go ahead and sit your card out here. One thing I do want to note, the color blue, especially when we're thinking spiritually, when we think of colormancy, right? Divination through color. The color blue can represent peace. It can represent healing. It can represent our psychic abilities, right? So over the next 24 hours, there are going to be some notable changes or some significant experiences in regards to your healing or your psychic abilities. This also represents water sign energy, so that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So either that could be significant for you over the next 24 hours, or someone with those placements, with those signs, can be significant to you over the next 24 hours, okay? Let's go ahead and see what your single card says. Ooh, this is gorgeous. It says, be a messenger, but be sure that you have a message to bear. If in doubt, ask your heart. Be the ambassador of your heart. So this is very interesting because, again, this does represent psychic abilities, this color blue. It represents our connection to source, our connection to spirits, and it represents our peace. So Spirit's definitely telling you here, be the messenger, speak up, but speak out of your heart, speak through your heart, okay? This isn't telling you to just say something to say something. This isn't telling you to just yap to yap. This isn't telling you to go spread gossip or talk about things that have no benefit to you just to be a part of something, okay? Over the next 24 hours, pile number 2, be sure that you have a message to share. Lean into your heart. Look into your heart. If you have, I'm also hearing you have a message you want to receive, right? So if you have a message that you're looking to receive over the next 24 hours, still connect with your heart and ensure that whatever you are looking for, whatever you are trying to say or trying to hear or receive, it adds to your peace, not takes away from your peace. Ensure that this is something that connects you deeper with your healing and connects you deeper with this water sign energy, rather than jumbles things up or confuses the energy, or even worse, makes you shut down and feel like you cannot express yourself fully and openly. As long as you are expressing yourself from your heart over the next 24 hours, do not fear what communication looks like. Do not fear what these messages may be, whether they are the messages you are giving or you are receiving. Okay, pile number 2. You've got this. Have confidence over the next 24 hours, especially confidence in your emotions and expressing those emotions healthily, okay? I love you so much. This is your nice quick message. If you would like any divination or spellwork services one-on-one with me, you can book a consultation through that link in the description below. We've had some great consultations, and I thank everyone who has been flooding in and booking. I really appreciate you. Make sure you fill out that Google form, book a time, and come get some help, okay? If not, that's completely fine. And I cannot wait to see you right back here on my YouTube channel for more messages and some more content, okay? I love you, pile number 2. See you later. Pile number 3. If you chose this beautiful green candle, you are at your correct reading. The color green, when we think about the color green, we definitely think of things like abundance. We think of things like growth and renewal. But I also think of earth signs, right? So that's Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So any of those signs could be significant to you, or someone with those signs could be significant to you over the next 24 hours here. Okay, we have your single card for your reading. One more thing I do want to say about this green candle. This can also represent, of course, money, finances, like I said, that abundance. But it could also represent things like nature and plant magic. So herbalism, if those are things that you are into, over the next 24 hours, dive deeper into those things because they are going to benefit you in the long run. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. So let's go ahead and read your card aloud. After the great flood, the raven was the first to find land to live on, safe and fruitful earth. Fly off and seek your land, safe ground and fertile soil. This is insane because this definitely aligns with this earth sign energy, this green energy that we are talking about. This talking about abundance and stability, growth, renewal, but also stability, okay? Spirit's telling you over the next 24 hours, there's going to be an opportunity for you to find safety, to find fruitfulness, to find land that not only you can be foundational on, that you can be secure on, but that you continue to grow off of, that you continue to build abundance on. It's not just fertile soil, but it's stable soil. It's not just fruitfulness that you will see grow from the soil in the long run, but you will be able to renew yourself and your energy and the energy of the land or of your life, of this experience that you are going to have later down the long run. So this is definitely talking about not just over the 24 hours, but following after this 24 hours, this reading, you were brought here for a very, very special reason. And it definitely has a lot to do with fertility and safety. It has a lot to do with stability and security. I encourage you to look into your second house, pile number 3. See what signs and planets sit in your second house of self-worth and stability, of your income, the things that give you this feeling of security and worthiness. Right? If you don't really know astrology, if you're not familiar, I encourage you to reach out to me if you feel like stability, security, growth is something that you're really, really looking for. But it's definitely looking for you, pile number 3. So keep that in mind over the next 24 hours, okay? I love you. I appreciate you. Do not worry about the things that are going on if you're not happy with them, because things will be shifting and you will feel safe again. Okay. If you're looking for one-on-one services, you can book that through me. You can book that with me through a consultation, whether it be divination or spell work. And of course, if you're not interested, that's completely fine. You can always find me right back here on my YouTube channel for some more messages. Okay. All right, you guys, I love you. See you later. Hello, pile number 4. You guys have picked this beautiful purple candle, my favorite color. So let's go ahead and get into this quick message I have for you, okay? The very first thing, though, that I want to talk about is this candle. So the color purple, okay, it talks a lot about wisdom. It talks a lot about spirituality and spiritual power, but it also can talk about dominance, right? It can talk about royalty. It can talk about protection and their third eye. So any of these things, or maybe more than one of these things, are going to definitely be significant for you over the next 24 hours. There's going to be experiences or moments that are pinpointing these specific things for you over the next 24 hours. Okay, so here is your beautiful Raven card. Let's go ahead and see what it says. It says, when the circle closes, it is time to depart. Water your new beginning with tears of sadness, and be sure that birth springs from death and death from birth. So this is giving me Phoenix rising from the ashes energy, right? Sometimes we'll see the Phoenix rising from the ashes and we think, wow, I want that to be me. I cannot wait for that to be me. I can't wait for my transformation. When is it going to be my turn, you know? But Spirit also tells me here, with great power comes great responsibility. Sometimes we have to sacrifice a lot to get what we truly want and need and desire, and what our soul longs for. And that's what you're experiencing and what you've been experiencing up until now. Okay. Pile number 4, I really feel like Spirit's encouraging you to feel those emotions, to feel anything that you are feeling within. Make sure you're letting those things out, okay? This purple candle tells us that the wisdom that you're getting from this, the spiritual power you are gaining from releasing these things is monumental, and it's significant, and it will matter, and it will benefit you in the long run, okay? Pile number 4, you are highly protected, so there is nothing to worry about here. The only thing that you need to do is make sure that birth springs from death and death from birth. Again, that's what made me think of that phoenix rising from the ashes energy. Sometimes we forget that the phoenix has completely transformed and lost everything that she had before. She set herself on fire. She set her nest on fire. Those things that once served us, and the things that once made us happy, that built our stability for us. Sometimes it's, we reach a point where those things no longer serve us, or there's better out there for us, and that's where you are. So pile number 4, do not convince yourself that these changes are for no reason, or that you're losing in this process, because really you are gaining something so monumental and so incredibly special and amazing through this process, that once you get through this process and you're at the other side, you're going to be like, I can't imagine a world where I did not go through this transformation for my highest good. Okay, so continue to use your third eye chakra, connect with yourself, connect with source, let your intuition guide you and lead you, because you're going in the right direction. Okay. I love you, pile number 4. I appreciate you for being here. Definitely, if you're looking for one-on-one divination or spell work, you can book that through the consultation link in the very first link in my link tree. Or if you're not interested, that is completely fine. You can always find me right back here on my YouTube channel with more messages and content just for you. Okay? I love you, and I cannot wait to see you next time. Bye, pile number 4. Hello, pile number 5. Let's go ahead and get into your single card reading for the next 24 hours. Something I want to point out before we get into your card is this white candle that you chose. White candles often are associated with things like cleansing, things like purity. White is that neutral color. It includes all other colors on the spectrum. So if you are in this energy, feeling like there's a lot going on, feeling like you're not really sure what direction to go in, or you feel split in multiple directions, I feel like this is a great confirmation for you that over the next 24 hours, you will be feeling this sense of oneness, universal oneness. You won't feel as separated from other people, or as separated from yourself as you have been feeling. Okay, some energy is clearing. Definitely do some cleansing over the next 24 hours to assist in this beautiful, beautiful oneness kind of energy that's coming towards you. Okay, but let's see what your card says. Okay, it says focus on your target, aim for the center, refine your technique. So this is definitely telling you, yes, Spirit's acknowledging that your energy has been a bit separated. It's been a bit all over the place, but there's nothing wrong with that, especially knowing that you have the awareness to change that. You have the ability to change that. So focus on your target over the next 24 hours, whatever that may be for you, whatever goal you have in mind. I do feel like this is definitely talking about something personal, something spiritual, something emotional or mental that you've been going through. But of course, place it where it resonates. Use your own discernment here. And you can even revisit this video within the next 24 hours if you're needing a reminder, or you feel like, I need a refresher. This is definitely a very straightforward message though for you, pile number 5. Aim for the center. Refine your technique. Do not be afraid to pinpoint exactly what it is you're needing guidance on. Do not be afraid to pinpoint exactly what it is that needs to be cleared and washed away from your energy. The only thing Spirit's really asking you to do is to focus in on it. And again, refine your technique. Find the best way that works for you to clear this energy, to purify this energy. I'm hearing absolute truth, which is another thing that this white candle can represent, truth and clarity, right? So ensure that you have clarity over the next 24 hours so that whatever direction that you're going in, whatever target you're trying to hit, not only do you hit it, but since you've refined your energy and you've refined your approach and your technique, you will hit it with no problem, okay? You got this. I feel like this was definitely a bit of like a, ooh, rub your shoulders. You got this. You got this, pile number 5. Go out there over the next 24 hours and do that shit, okay? I love you. I appreciate you. If you are needing one-on-one divination or one-on-one spell work, you can book a consultation with me through that very first link in my link tree. I've been having some great consultations and having some great feedback lately. So definitely, if you do book a consultation, let me know your feedback. Leave me a review. I really, really appreciate those. And of course, if you don't want divination or spell work done right now, that's completely fine. You can always visit me right back here on my YouTube channel, okay? I love you, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Hello, so pile number 6, who've chosen this lovely red candle. We're gonna set this right here on the side. As you can see, we have your single card out here already, but the first thing I want to talk about is your candle choice. The color red, as I'm sure many of you know, can represent things like passion. It can represent courage, definitely associated with fire sign energy, which is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So that could be your sign or someone with those signs or significant sign placements could be very special to you over the next 24 hours. But another thing that this can represent here is raw action, initiation. It can represent fast action as well, bravery, okay, as well as things like lust and sex, okay? So any of these could be significant for you over the next 24 hours. But let's see what your card says, and it will give us a little bit more detail, okay? Okay, it says, snatch it, grasp it with your talons. Don't let it go again. It belongs to you. So this is definitely telling you, again, with that raw action, with that passion, that fire sign energy, I'm definitely feeling it with this card. Lock the fuck in. Pile number 6, that's what I'm hearing. Lock the fuck in, okay? What do I mean by that? I mean, tap into this passionate energy. Tap into this fire sign, brave, very courageous kind of energy. Don't look back. Don't let go. Snatch that shit up because it's yours. Don't let it go again because it belongs to you. Whatever you feel like this is talking about, and you will see what this is talking about over the next 24 hours, stand on it. Stand your ground, pile number 6, because there's something that you are meant to not only claim, take ownership of, but you're meant to do it with confidence. Show it off. Let people know this is me, this is mine, and this is how I move. And I'm proud of that, okay? For some of you, I do feel like this is talking about something like sexuality, or this could be talking about a certain hobby or habit that you have that you get judged for, okay? But of course, use your discernment here. This will be different for everyone, okay? But again, tap into this fire sign energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. That's confidence, that's initiation, that's not being afraid to show that little spunk, show your spark, okay? This is the message that I have for you. Of course, if you need more guidance or you have any questions of your own, you can book a divination reading with me. Or if you want some spell work done, you can book that as well. All through the same link, that very first link in my link tree, okay? You just fill out that Google form, pick a time to meet, and yeah, we'll go from there. Of course, if you're like, no, babe, I'm good with YouTube, I'm good with your messages here, that is completely fine. And I love you for supporting me here. Definitely make sure to like this video, comment below if there's anything else you want me to talk about. And of course, I cannot wait to see you in the next YouTube video. I love you. Bye, you guys. Hello, pile number 7. You chose this very beautiful electric orange candle. So this is the first thing I actually want to talk about, is this color orange, right? When we think of orange, we may think of the sacral chakra. We may think of things like creativity and confidence, things like attraction, drawing things in, our personal and creative expression, right? So something in this area is going to be 100,000% significant for you over the next 24 hours. Lean into this creativity, lean into this sacral chakra energy. I'm also hearing for some of you, self-pleasure is something that is significant or will be significant over the next 24 hours. So leaning into those things that make you feel good, especially physically, okay? But let's see what your card says. Ooh, it says, there's no such thing as a right to exist. You just are. So be. Okay, Spirit's telling you, you don't have to prove yourself, and you don't have to deserve anything to have anything. You don't have to deserve anything to be anywhere. You don't have to reach a certain level to deserve a certain accolade or recognition or a fucking applause or a thank you or appreciation. You know what I mean? You don't have to look a certain way or be at a certain level to express yourself however the fuck you want to express yourself, okay? Pile number 7, over the next 24 hours, they're definitely telling you, stand on your confidence, okay? Whatever makes you feel attractive, do it. Whatever, again, gives you the sense of pleasure, okay, especially self-pleasure, do it, okay? If you want to wear 15 different colors and patterns one day, fucking do it. If you want to apply for a certain job, even though you don't have the background, fucking do it. If you want to drop everything and start a new career or start a new hobby, you do that, okay? This is all about your personal expression over the next 24 hours. And the more that you express yourself authentically and openly, the more that you are proud to stand up and say, this is how I live, this is what I do. I don't have to have anything or be any certain ways to deserve this feeling, to deserve to be at the level that I'm at. You will not only inspire other people to do that as well, but you will start to feel this cycle of very positive energy. The more that you send out, the more that's going to come back to you. You're going to be drawing in so much abundance that you're going to be like, okay, what the fuck just happened? And what did I do? And how do I do that again? Because this is crazy. Okay, so keep that in mind over the next 24 hours. I'm very, very excited for you, pile number 7. Definitely let me know in the comments how this ends up resonating for you and manifesting for you, because it's a very, very exciting energy. Okay, that's kind of what that orange energy kind of gives me, is excitement. So continue to have excitement for your life, even if nobody else gives a damn. Okay, you should. All right, pile number 7. I love you. I appreciate you for being here. Definitely like this video. Comment below if there's anything that you would like me to talk about here in future videos, whether it be in readings or it's just spell work videos, hoodoo, astrology, anything like that. And of course, if you would like a one-on-one divination or spell work consultation booking with me, you can do that through the very first link in my link tree. Okay, and if not, of course, you know I love to have you here. You can always visit me back here on my YouTube channel. All right, you guys, I love you and good luck over the next 24 hours. Bye, y'all. Hello, pile number 8. Last but definitely not least, you guys chose this very pretty pink candle. And the color pink, when we think about pink, we definitely think of things like affection and love, very soft love. We think about things like friendship and forgiveness, nurturing, self-care and emotional healing, right? So anything in these realms or in these areas could be significant for you over the next 24 hours, okay? But let's get a little bit more detail actually by looking at your single card, okay? And it says, share out. Don't keep such a lot in your nest. Life is more comfortable with less. Too much ballast cramps one's style. Give willingly. Okay, so Spirit's kind of telling me here, when it comes to I'm hearing hoarder, right? Hoarder, hoarder. So when it comes to your next 24 hours, don't hold on so tightly and don't hold everything so close to your chest. Share a little bit, express a little bit, show your love and your appreciation for people around you a little bit more. Let go of things and your attachments to certain outcomes and certain desires, certain manifestations, right? Spirit's telling you, you are going to benefit so much more from living and moving from this very soft and open, receptive, willing energy versus a very rough, hard, this is what I want and I'm going to get it and nothing else matters and I'm only focused on this and this and this, you know what I mean? Sit back, breathe a little bit, take that deep breath. And let it be known that the more that you care for yourself, the more nurturing that you are to yourself, and the more comfortable you are with having less, actually the more that you gain and the more love that you experience and the more connection and emotional healing that you experience. I'm even hearing for you to wear the color pink. I haven't said this to any other pile today, actually. So wear the color pink if you can over the next 24 hours, whether it be something that people can see or not, because this will help you align with this very soft living, soft love, nurturing energy. That's really a big word that I want to emphasize, is nurturing. There's something here about you being a very rough energy or very tough energy over the past, I'm hearing maybe 1 to 2 weeks, right? Things have been very heavy for you. So they're telling you, share, open your heart. I'm hearing even open your home, right? So if you're thinking about inviting people over and, you know, maybe hanging out with your friends, like, don't keep everything hidden and don't keep everything to yourself, because you're going to overwhelm yourself. And you're going to, so to speak, cramp your own style here, right? Leave space and room for that energy to flow, because if you're not leaving room for that energy to flow, then you're going to find yourself complaining about why things aren't moving and you haven't experienced this and why things feel so stagnant, while at the same time you're gripping on like this. You know what I mean? You have to, you can have something and something be yours without it being so tight that you almost snap it, right? That's the point that Spirit's trying to make here. Okay, pile number 8. So I love you. I appreciate you. If you need any further advice, okay, in your personal situation, you can always reach out to me for divination. If you've tried certain things and they're not working for you and you're just needing a refresh of energy or something to change, you can book one-on-one spell work with me as well. Both through the same link, that very first link in my link tree, where you can book a consultation. Okay. And of course, if you're like, girl, I'll figure it out or I'm figuring it out, okay, even better, then you can always visit me right back here on my YouTube channel for more messages in the future. Okay. I love you. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next YouTube video. Bye, pile number 8.